This here is from page 6. Bombshell smear campaign texts and emails in Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively legal drama unsealed by judge. Let's see what we got now. Bombshell text messages and emails allegedly proving that Justin Baldoni orchestrated a smear campaign against Blake Lively have been unsealed by the judge overseeing the case. Last week, in the latest development in the ongoing legal war between the Ends West co-stars, Lively's attorneys filed in New York federal court over 60 exhibits obtained through discovery in her lawsuit against Baldoni. In an August 2024 email obtained by Page 6 on Monday, Baldoni's publicist Melissa Nathan introduced his Wayfarer Studios business partner Jamie Heath to social media guru Jed Wallace, a PR contractor and the owner of Street Relations, who since deleted LinkedIn profile reportedly describes him as a hired gun. Okay. Nathan wrote, "Please meet Jed, who will be having his team assist on all social activity based off our own conversations as well as their digital plan you are in receipt of." Now, here's what gets me thinking. I'm not sure that you can actually have an online smear campaign that's widespread. And what I mean is, for something to go truly widespread on the internet, which has got probably more than half the world using it, probably more than 5 billion users, you really need to coordinate with every single top dog, or else the information just won't get out there. You could maybe say somebody sparked off a smear campaign, but for example, if top dogs don't cover it on their own, because you can't force them all to do it, it's not going to happen. Let's take some random examples. Let's try to be non-biased from all different specs of life. All right, let's take like The View, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, and Destiny, if you know who that is. He's very left-wing. Let's take these 4 people, all very different, and if they cover something, it's because they want to. They're covering it, they're interested, they're going to pitch in their opinion. It would be unlikely someone went to these sources and said, "Hey, please cover this, I'll give you this money." And if they did, that would be pretty easy to prove. I think if you get top dogs covering it, it's on their own, not because they're working with you for some smear. Same thing again with Amber and Johnny. People cover Johnny because they support Johnny, they're fans of Johnny, they were also victims of DV, and they put it out there, or they were just interested. It was an interesting case. It's not because Johnny contacted all of them and blew the thing up. If you think you could just snap your fingers and make a smear campaign that covers the whole net on your own, you must think the net's a very small place. She explained that Wallace and his team have worked on some of the most monumental behind-the-scenes projects globally, and added that she and Tag would be working alongside him. According to the Daily Mail, which was first to report the news, Nathan referred to a 2-part quote for mostly untraceable social media services in a text to Heath 2 days earlier. How convenient, they happen to be untraceable. Yeah, by the way, Daily News broke this story behind the paywall, and I guess Page 6 just paid for it and rewrote it. Thank you, Page 6. Quote to $25,000 per month minimum, 3 months, as it needs to seed, same as above. This will be for creation of social fan engagement to go back and forth with any negative accounts, helping to change narrative and stay on track, Nathan reportedly wrote, stressing that all of this will be most importantly untraceable. All right, I'm no tech guy, but I'm not sure anyone can just be like, "I'm making this untraceable." If so, everybody who wanted to do something bad would just make it untraceable and no one would find anybody. I mean, I bet all these stars have people behind the scenes pushing narratives anyway, to a certain extent. So they're basically arguing that this company was making bots to push the narrative they wanted. In this case, pro Baldoni News. I mean, it also seems to me like kind of a distraction. What are we talking about here? She accused him of on-the-set harassment, so what are we talking about a narrative here? It just seems like we're getting sidelined. Let's just talk about the facts. Didn't she say it was on film? We could all watch the film, get the people there who were filming it, and let's talk about that. It doesn't really matter what anyone online says in the end. They say they intended to leverage relationships with Discord, Reddit, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to expose behavior of Blake and other parties. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, they could have gone behind the scenes, I guess, and gone directly to management of these social media sites. But again, how could you cover all that up? Call those people to court. Call them up. They'll probably talk about it. They're not going to risk their own asses to save these people or whatever. They'll probably just tell the truth so they could keep on going. They said that Lively's team was worried about activating Taylor's fan base. Right, because the fan base would be mad at Blake Lively for dragging Taylor into it, but didn't Blake say that thing like Taylor Swift is her dragon, allegedly? I guess I can't prove it, but if she said that, then that's her fault. Anyway, bottom line is, I'm skeptical whether you can actually have this so-called smear campaign be successful in the first place. I think they've got to mostly naturally form. Maybe you could kind of light the spark for the fire of a smear campaign by putting stuff out there, but you can't control it from the top down. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.